Okay, class, that's all for today. See you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder why grammar's examples are always so out of context. Don't you guys think it's weird?
I mean, weird like what, bro?
You know, like she walks to school every day. Who is she? Why is she walking? Is it important that it's every day?
Well, because our class today is focusing on grammar, not functional grammar, you know?
Wait, what? What is that? Functional what?
Well, functional grammar, you know, it's a concept that Professor Halliday developed in the 1960s about how we must not see grammar just as a set of rules, but also a system of choices.
So what? Is it like we must decide whether this tense, for example, is used correctly or not? That sounds like a lot of work.
But, well, exactly. But if we understand further, it will improve our ability to use the language in the right way.
Hey man, what's your favorite food?
I'm not liking spicy food, you know. But other than to make our language better, I don't know the other reason why we need to learn this though.
Well, you've mentioned it just now, bro. Like when you use the rules correctly but out of context, it won't make any sense. I mean, grammar is a set of rules, but functional grammar is the way we use it. You're not saying, I'm liking blue color when they ask you about your favorite color, will you? And according to Banegas, system in functional grammar is important for English language learners and teachers because it helps them see grammar as a tool for making meaning, not just following rules. It improves both language skills and teaching methods. SFG enhances writing by making learners aware of how to structure text, express relationship, and organize meaning. It also helps future teachers to understand how to plan lessons and give feedback in context. By learning SFG, students become more reflective, critical users of language and communicate more effectively and appropriately based on context. SFG is especially important in teacher education because it builds two key types of knowledge. First, content knowledge. Second, pedagogical content knowledge. Oh, yeah. This shows that SFG isn't just for theory. It's a powerful practical tools for communication.
Oh, hold on. Communication?
Yeah, bro, why?
I mean, I know what communication is, generally, but why functional grammar and communication?
Well, in functional grammar, communication is about the context, like whom to speak to, tenor, what is being spoken about, field, and how the communication is happening, mode.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Can you maybe give us some examples, Marvin?
Yes, imagine a student passed by his lecturer and says, "What's up, sir?" That would be inappropriate, right?
Yeah.
You should say, "Good morning, sir." Well, that is the example of communication competence.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, ma'am. I would like to ask about this assignment.
Sure. That's cool, but I think I've heard Professor Halliday also mention the other purpose of functional grammar. If I remember correctly, it's something called metaphor? Metaphys?
I think what you mean is meta functions.
Ah, that's it, but I don't know any further. Maybe Nadif knows something about this.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I think I was lost for a moment.
Yeah, we were wondering about if you know meta function in functional grammar.
Oh, I think it's the meaning Prof. Halliday talked about. Yes, I know.
Explain it.
So there are three types of meanings in meta function, and there is experiential, interpersonal, and then we have textual.
Dang, that's fire. What that mean though?
Actually, that reminds me of study by Huang in 2021. He explained how these meta functions are central in Halliday's theory in language in systemic function linguistics. Basically, Huang says that language doesn't just communicate ideas, it also builds relationships and organizes our thoughts into a meaningful structure. In his paper, he breaks down each metafunction. The experiential metafunction is how language represents experience like people, actions, events. The interpersonal metafunction is how we use language to interact, express attitude, and build social roles. And the textual metafunction is how we organize our message so it fits the situation and makes sense to the listener and reader.
But how do people actually study that thing though?
I was in study by Harhab and colleagues in 2024. So they use this metafunction and apply to analyze a short story called Sindelaras. It's like Indonesian folklore, and they look at how each metafunctions of language in the story. For the experiential metafunctions, they analyze the types of processes used, like actions, thoughts, or speech. They found the most of the clauses used is material process, which are about physical action, and verbal processes like talking. That means the story focuses a lot on what the characters do and says. And for the interpersonal metafunctions, they look at the sentence moods, like whether the sentence is a statement, questions, or commands. Almost all of them were declarative, meaning the storyteller was just giving information for the reader, not asking or commanding. And for the textual metafunction, they check how each sentence was structured, like which part comes first, what's being emphasized. Most of the sentence had a typical theme, where the subject comes first, making the story easy to follow. So, through all the three metafunctions, the study show up how the language help shape the meaning, tone, and flow of the story.
Turns out there are still a lot of things we need to learn further.
Well, yeah, absolutely, guys. Yes.
Guys, who's that? No.
We're about to leave.
We're about to leave, bro. Go in.
Kan HP ku rusak yang lama.
Why?
LCD-nya kena.
What are you doing, bro?
Iya.
Satu.
Aku yang dikemulan.
Oh, aku ndelok kamera.
Rolling action aja.
I wonder why grammars are always out of context. Don't you guys think it's weird? I wonder why grammar examples are always out of context. Don't you guys think it's weird? Langsung bantek lah. Ajak Ci satu.
Wow!
But oh this starter sorry please apakah sudah lelah? Apakah sudah lelah?
Belum. Bro.
Ini langsung one take ah.
But other than making our language better, I don't know the other reason why we need to learn this though.
Well, you've mentioned it just now, bruh. Like,
Kalau aku nggak nyolong waktu buat gak usah ikut, parah apa terus bakal aku Ran.
Kenapa nggak izin?
Nggak udah izin aku.
Ya, masih jam.
Nggak, aku maksudnya buat besok aku nggak mau ikut ya. Duh, kok aku ini?
Iya.
Oh, alright.
Are you sure?
Oh iya, saya lupa.
Aku nggak sih.
Explain it.
So basically dia
Terus sih kan ini sudah di prom.
Iya, ini prom nggak bareng ini. Pulang.
Iya, jangan nempel bisa. No.
We're about to leave.
We're about to leave, bro. Go in.
Wes.